According to the American Heart Association and American College of Cardiology guidelines, for the first time in 14 years, the high blood pressure guidelines has been redefined. Instead of the numbers being 140 over 90, it has dropped to an alarming 130 over 80, leaving millions of more Americans with life-changing decisions on how to lower their blood pressure and change their lifestyle. High blood pressure is a very important topic that I would like to speak about. It wasn't until I received a high reading with my blood pressure when I realized how important it is to keep up with your blood pressure. That is when I started receiving more and more information on this issue that millions of people are faced with every day. High blood pressure is a topic that everyone should be aware of. It can cause damage to your body without you knowing it. A lot of times there is no symptoms until the damage has already been caused. In my speech, I will tell you what blood pressure is, what high blood pressure is, and the effects in the number of in the percent in numbers of adults faced with high blood pressure, and the causes of how you can help lower your blood pressure. High blood pressure is when the pressure in your arteries are higher than what they should be. Normal levels are of blood pressure are 120 or less over 80 or less. Elevated levels are 120 to 129 over 80 or less. High blood pressure, hypertension stage 1 is when your high blood pressure levels are 130 to 139 over 80 to 89. High blood pressure, hypertension stage 2 is when your blood pressure has reached 140 or higher over 90 or higher. And hypertension crisis is when it has reached 180 or higher over 120 or higher. And that is when you should consult your physician or doctor immediately. High blood pressure can cause significant damage to your body, including but not limited to a translucent ischemic attack, which is a mini stroke, a stroke, dementia, resulting in problems with your ability to reason, think, speak, also causes issues with memory, movement, and also vision. High blood pressure can also cause substantial damage to your liver from an aneurysm or failure, kidney failure, nerve damage, sexual dysfunctions, chest pains, and even death. With previous blood pressure rates of 140 over 90, that left 32% of the adult population diagnosed with high blood pressure. Now that the guidelines has changed to 130 over 80, that leaves an alarming rate of 45% of adults diagnosed with high blood pressure. According to the American Heart Association and the WebMD, the causes of high blood pressure are some of the following, but not limited to smoking, too much salt, being overweight, stress, more than 1 to 2 glasses a day of drinks per day, lack of physical movement, older in age, and family history can all contribute to high blood pressure. Some ways you can help control or lower it is by regular checkups with your doctor or physician, daily physical activities, and limit the amount of salt intake and less stress. Today I told you about what high blood pressure is and the effects and how to help control it. It is very important that you keep track of your of your blood pressure, and that if it is high, to get it under control. It is named a silent killer for a reason. Never procrastinate when it comes to your health, and never think that it can never affect you, because it can. They say laughing, smiling is the key to live stress free, and less stress and relaxing helps to lower blood pressure. So I will leave you with this poem. Health got you down, blood pressure up, can't sleep at night, nothing left in your cup. Hey, take it easy, kick back, settle down. You take life too serious, go find your inner clown. Kid around, tell a joke, think of a funny riddle. Come on, Jack, pick up your fiddle. Hey, diddle diddle. Don't be crank, play a prank, give yourself some room. The best medicine for you is to cast off your gloom. Don't believe don't believe me? Think it's all Huey? Ready to stake it out, stick out your tongue and go Pewee? Well, I'll tell you what happened to my friend at the docks. They told him his blood pressure, his knees gained to lock. It was up there so high, he was sure he'd soon die. Then the doc came and flashed a silly grin, his fingers stroking the imaginary beard on his chin. My friend thought this so funny, he'd laugh his nose running. Till Doc gave him more news. He had the urine test blues. Well, that really did it. My friend could couldn't quit laughing and guffawing till his sides nearly split. When he finally calmed down, Doc said, "Sit back and rest. It's time to retake that silly blood pressure test." And what do you know? Long and behold, when the reading was taken, my friend's heart no longer was aching, and his pulse had stopped racing. "Good heavens," cried Doc, "we must have been mistaken. Either that or these yucks must have fixed you up, your blood pressure up. Your blood pressure's down to 110 over 60. I hope you enjoyed my speech, and I hope you were able to understand why it is so important to keep up with your high blood pressure. Thank you for watching.